Okay, good evening, everybody. This is the press conference from the first semifinal between Segafredo, Virtus Bologna, and Brose Bamberg. Virtus winning at 67-50. We're going to start with Bryce Taylor and Federico Perego of Brose Bamberg. Bryce, if you could just give us a comment, please, on tonight's game.
First, congratulations to Bologna. Played a solid game. I thought they played better than us, obviously. Disappointing result for us. We have to keep our heads up high and get ready to play on Sunday.
Okay, thank you very much, Bryce. Coach Perego. Are there any questions for Bryce? Any questions for Bryce Taylor? Nope, that's fine. You can go, Bryce. Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, Coach.
Okay, first of all, congratulations to Virtus, to Coach Georgievich, and to all the team. They obviously deserve to win this game. They just were better than us. Our regret is that sometimes we didn't play as a team. But of course, the fact that we were not scoring that put some anxiety on the team, and we tried to solve a little bit as individuals, and this was the real mistake. We are here because we deserve. It's a pity to have shown this face. We have one more game, as Bryce said, Sunday, and then we have to move on for the last part of the German league.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions for Coach Perego? Right here in the middle, Sebastian. Just tell us who you work for again.
No, I believe we didn't share the ball enough. But of course, when nobody is scoring, then it's becoming tough, and we have a lot of players with great character, and they try to have the backpack of all the team on their shoulder. That happens.
Right here, please.
Josh Halleckman, sports rabbi from Israel. One glaring stat is 4 assists for the game. That is just, you're not going to win with 4 assists. How did that you weren't able to move the ball whatsoever? Was it more your team's issue, or was it more was it more Bologna playing tough defense on you?
Okay, scoring so few baskets from the field goals. I mean, if you say we scored just 17 baskets, so this is one clear signal. Then for sure we didn't share the ball, as I said, and we have to give credit to Bologna because they played really solid. They played very, very aggressive, and they were better than us.
Okay, are there any more questions for Coach Perego? If not, we'll let him go. Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Coach. Okay, we're going to resume the press conference. Kevin Punter tonight, as well as Coach Alexander Sasha Djordjevic from Segafredo Virtus Bologna. Kevin, if you could just give us a comment, please, on the game.
Well, for a game, we handled our business offensively and defensively. We stuck to the principles, executed. It's not much I can really say about it. I'm just glad we won, and just focus on Sunday.
Okay, are there any questions for Kevin? Right here.
Congratulations, Kevin. One of the things that I saw from you was your passion, especially in the third quarter. You hit a shot that it was an and one, and you were very, very pumped up about it. Talk about your passion and your desire to win the game, and then also try to win the Final Four.
I've been here last year, and I told myself, winning it last year, it was probably the greatest feeling in the world, and it would be even worse if I was to lose it. So, not just me, but those guys in the locker room wanted it just as much. Those guys in the locker room have just as much passion. And, from the jump, since we got here, we've been, all locked in since Wednesday. So that's pretty much.
Okay, any more questions for Kevin Punter? Right here.
Hi, Mr. Punter. You are actually the champ of this league, this Champions League. And what can you predict for a Sunday game? You want to replay the same title that you gained 1 year before?
I mean, obviously, I want to win. For us, we just staying locked in. We don't want to get our heads too big. Coach is going to give us an amazing game plan, and we just going to execute and play our game. That's pretty much it.
Okay, any more questions? We'll let Kevin retire to the locker room. Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Good luck, Coach.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Bravo.
Okay, Coach Djordjevic.
Good evening, everybody. This was an awesome night for Virtus Segafredo Bologna, for my players, for people from our staff, but it's just it. It's just an episode that we have to, from now, once we finish reading stats that have no sense in the competitions like that, we have to forget and think about what's next. We are already preparing ourselves in some way to front the next opponent, whoever it will be. We have to be ready. We have to have the same passion. I like the way that you asked about the passion. Kevin is the guy who has a passion about basketball. He's a hard-working kid who loves basketball, who is a competitor, and that's why he's here for the second time in a row. And I do appreciate every day working with these guys. I'm thankful for them because they're really good bunch of guys. We have fun on the floor. They're free to do everything I say. So this is it. No, let me just smile a little bit because I came to this Final Four saying that we have to smile. We have to enjoy this. We have the enthusiasm of the persons who really achieved something in basketball. This is a competition that was very tough, 40 teams, and then at the end being in the Final Four, that's really something for each one of us, and we have to feel special. And together with a smile and joy and enjoying each other, I believe that good things can happen.
Okay, any questions? Igor Cherkovich.
Coach, congrats on making the final. Could you speak about Dejan Kravic's contributions? He had to come in early when Moreira picked up the 2 fouls, and his response was brilliant.
You think his response was brilliant? Yeah, where are you from?
From Croatia.
Okay. They're pushing for their players always,
All right.
Pressure on the national team coach. No, Dejan is a first of all, he's a great kid. He's a humble guy that works hard every day. He's the guy that in most of his career he was underestimated as a player, and now he's here playing at Final Four with Virtus Bologna, playing in Virtus Bologna, so his career is going up. this being humble sometimes is not an advantage for a player. You got to be mean on the floor, and that's what he's missing a lot of the time. But I love him. 6 years ago, I put him in a national team straight from the, I believe, Texas Tech or something like that. Yeah, just to give a message to everybody that we're following all the kids that we have in states, and we can give an opportunity to do hardworking guys like him. And he just delivered today. He's the kid that works hard. He should just loosen up a little bit more, be more confident into himself. But today he was really good. He was really good, and not just today. Lately he gave us a lot of good minutes, and all the players appreciate playing with him. That's the best thing that one player can give to his teammates or to the coaches.
Thank you. Do we have any more questions for Coach Georgievich yet? Sebastian?
Sebastian Komnenos from Courtside Diaries. Coach, could you put us a little bit inside the locker room? How exactly do you prepare a team for the final now? Do you just shout at your players?
You go right, go down, straight up, then it's on the left, it's our locker room, you can go. What do you mean?
How do you mentally prepare them? You have led for the whole of the semi-final. There was not even 1 second that the other team led. Yeah. How do you mentally make sure that your players...
We prepared ourselves good, I believe. It's shown on the floor. We prepared ourselves good. There's no secrets. You just have to take it seriously, choose the right words, put it something in their eyes, something in their head, something in their legs, make them feel they're the best. And for me right now, they are.
Okay, any more questions right here? Yep. In the back, please. Oh, right here, okay.
So, Coach, the third quarter, the team for many minutes didn't score, but the defense was always great. The strength, the focus on this game was maybe the best message of this game, but of this last period where the team didn't achieve so much.
You know, in the games like this, you cannot analyze just one period of the game. You gotta look the whole picture, because I just told to all the teammates, if we expect to be in the same game the night after tomorrow, we are mistaking already, because we have to be ready to play, even being under or point by point game or whatever, just being mentally ready. And this is something that in the third quarter gave us this hard defensive mentality. And since I came to this team, this is what I was preaching and teaching every day. And those were my words. And people who work with me every day, they know that I really feel that defense can give you titles and offense can just win games. And of course, we would love to see 112, 110 games, everybody. But at the end, you know, European basketball, this kind of basketball, Final Four basketball, whatever that competition is something based on a defense. That's my philosophy a little bit.
Okay, right here. Make this the last one.
Sal, congratulations, first of all. I
Thank
have
you,
3
Andrea.
questions in a row, very, very fast. First, obviously, you won by your defense, and you focused the game in that situation, that fundamental to win tonight, or it happened during the game? That
No, absolutely. It was one of the strong points that this team have or has, and it had to be emphasized on the floor tonight.
Yes. The second is, if you allowed me, I think that you win the game in Malkovich style when he coached the Limoges that
Hopefully,
time.
I hope I go that path.
I mean
He's
that
one of the greatest coaches.
Yes, I mean that when you can't score so much, it's tonight you showed that it's better to defend a lot. That it's your now philosophy for the team. And the last question is: you think you have to do better on Sunday to win the title?
Why better?
Awfully on offense.
We won the game. Why better?
No,
Oh, I'm
better,
kidding.
I
I'm
mean-
kidding.
no,
I'm kidding. Don't.
excuse me.
I'm just. You know me. I just. What was the first question? I forgot.
Well, the first you already answered the first and the
Yeah,
second.
no, second one.
So the third question is, do you have to play
is the
better?
defense going to be? Yes, defense is strength, and how we're going to prepare ourselves is in this direction. Everybody has to give more in that direction. Maybe offensively, sometimes less is more, personally, individually, by the players. You have to understand that not every game you can play but by your minutes or points or whatever you like to do in basketball. But all these things that you don't like are make you the winning team. And this is my philosophy. I want to create that character into my teams. And the third one was?
That was it.
That was it.
It was, do you have to play better on
We have to
Sunday?
play better. I mean, we played a good basketball tonight. We were really focused. 40 minutes. You have to give us that credit because the players were really, really focused. We had some ups and downs. Of course, this is a great team. They have experience. They have players who ran through I don't know how many Finals Four altogether, especially their guards, and their physicity is awesome. So I know what they will put on the floor. But, you know, we have some weapons and we'll just try to play through our strength.
Okay,
Next
great.
game.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Okay.
Thank you. Great answers.